I'm on a mission to destroy all these fake online gurus by giving away everything that you would need to become a successful appointment setter or closer, and I'm doing it all for free. You don't have to pay me a single penny. And I'm talking all of our strategies, our scripts, our outreach messages, everything, and I'm doing it all for free on this YouTube channel. And by the way, please don't tell my business partners I'm doing this. So in this video, I'm gonna do a couple things. Number one, I'm gonna expose all these gurus and what they're actually doing with their videos and how it's borderline illegal. Also gonna cover exactly what you're going to get with all of these free courses, and also covering why I'm even doing this in the first place, because I know what you're thinking. You're saying,
Aaron, there's gotta be a catch. Well,
spoiler alert, there's not. So make sure to stay to the end to figure out exactly how to get access to these courses. So first things first, let's just talk about these gurus and why they're all doing it ass backwards, and some of the signs that you can look out for to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of. So for any of this to make sense, we got to rewind the clocks back to about 2014 with the original online guru, Mr. Tai Lopez. And if you've only been in the online space for a couple of years, you might not know who he is, but he's famous for the "here in my garage" stick, and he made an absolute killing on running ads and selling courses online. Again, one of the original online gurus. Don't come at me in the comments. I know there's probably people before him, but like he was the one that like really hit the ground running and basically exploded overnight. And to be 100% honest, I would not be where I am today if it weren't for him, because his course was the first one that I jumped into, and it really got me introduced into this entire online marketing space. Since then, online marketers saw that this was a genius way to get in front of as many people as humanly possible, so everyone else started doing it. And now you can't scroll on this thing for more than 3 seconds or watch any YouTube video without seeing one of these online gurus trying to make you buy their information. Okay, Aaron, but what does that have to do with anything? Well, this is where they're going wrong, is most of them do these online businesses that they're pushing onto you, right? They do it for a couple months. They maybe bring on a couple clients, and then they automatically assume that they are the expert and they know everything when it comes to making the money in that specific way. Think Amazon FBA, dropshipping, affiliate marketing. Now, again, with the very little experience that they have, they go out and create a course because they think it's an easier way to scale.
I gotta figure out how to make money on this thing. It's simply too good. Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
But the problem is, though, is they can really only teach what they've implemented and seen success for themselves. But again, they do it one time or maybe 2 or 3 times, so it's really not duplicatable. So not only is their information super shallow, but they just don't really understand exactly what are the steps that need to be made in order to see true success. And at the same time, is because they transitioned to starting making the courses, is they're not actually making money from that original business model anymore, is that they're just making money from the courses. And at that point, it should be pretty obvious of how backwards this is because they aren't actually walking the walk. They're just selling something that they're not even doing themselves. And what makes all this even worse is that they use the money that they make from the courses to rent cars, to buy watches, to flaunt all this fancy lifestyle, but they're selling you the dream that the way they were able to afford this lifestyle was from that amazing business model of Amazon FBA, but it's just all fronted from the course sales, not from the business model that got it started for them in the first place. And that is the exact reason why I'm creating all these courses on this YouTube channel for free for you. So make sure to stay to the end of the video to see how to get access to those. So aside from all these gurus and what they're doing wrong, let's go ahead and chat about how I'm gonna make it right and destroy the online education industry and give all this away for free. So what can you expect from these online courses? Well, when it comes to becoming a successful remote closer or an appointment setter, it all boils down to a simple 4-step process: picking the role, learning the skill, finding an offer, and seeing success in that offer. So on the first point, I'm going to show you the criteria that you need to look out for in some of these offers to make sure that you pick the right role for your current situation. Do you want to do something full-time, part-time? Do you have experience? Do you not? Based on all that, I'll show you exactly what route to take. In terms of learning the skill, I'm going to give you everything, every script, every outreach message, every DM template, everything, so you can learn the skill and start to implement as quick as humanly possible. Once you understand the skill, it's time to find a job. I'm going to show you where to find high-paying exclusive jobs, how to reach out to those people, how to land the interview, and more importantly, how to crush the interview to almost guarantee you the job. That way you can get closer to leaving the job that you hate sooner rather than later. And last but certainly not least is the ramp process. It's one thing to get the job and crush the interview, but in order for you to see success and again, leave the job, you need to know the best practices to see success success. So I'm gonna give you the whole playlist of videos to ensure that you do get the best shot to success and know exactly what to do. Now, before I give you access to the course, I need to call out the massive elephant in the room. And that is, if you've made it this far into the video, you're most likely thinking one of three things. Number one, what's the catch? Number two, Aaron, don't you have online courses that I have to pay for? Like, what makes you different from these gurus? And number three, of course, how do I get access to the courses? Let's start off with what's the catch. To be 100% transparent, there really is not a catch. And in order to really drive this point home, I need to explain how our paid program, the Remote Closing Academy, was born in the first place. And no, it wasn't just a get rich quick type of business. Back in about 2019, 2020, my business partner, Cole Gordon, started a sales mentorship program, but it was for businesses and helping those businesses get better at sales. Because Cole was one of the best, if not the best in the industry at the time for sales for high ticket businesses, is he was able to help these businesses make a massive amount of sales and see success very quickly. Now, the problem that came up was that these businesses ran out of time to take these sales calls. Thus, the remote closer role was born. So Cole reached out to his network to find salespeople and place them into these companies. Now, again, the next bottleneck or problem that came up was because he was helping so many businesses at the time, as he quickly ran out of salespeople in his network to place into those businesses. So at that point, he really had two options. Number one, stop helping businesses grow, and as a byproduct, them not make money and be able to provide for their families. Or he could create salespeople from scratch, turn everyday people into salespeople, and then place them in those businesses. Thus, the Remote Closing Academy was born. So hopefully that helps you understand that we just didn't create RCA to make money, right? To be honest, is the only reason we charge anything in the first place is to employ over 65 employees just in the Remote Closing Academy. And those people are there to make absolutely sure that every person that comes in is in the best possible position to see success. So if there's any catch at all, the catch is I want to give you so much information, so much value, so much strategy that you take this information, you go out, you get placed, you start making money, you quit your job, and then and only then, when you've used the free stuff to see success, maybe come to us, get some mentorship, and you'll go from 1 to 5 with the free stuff, and we'll take you to a 5 to a 10 as a salesperson and potentially help you get even better than you are. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer. What makes us different from the other gurus? Well, simply enough, we are still actively doing every single day, multiple times a day, 8 calls a day for all of our closers. We're doing the exact same thing that we're telling you to do, we're doing. We're walking the walk, not just talking the talk. And we're doing it at an extremely high level. I can almost guarantee you that the next guru you talk to, go find someone on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. If you ask them, are you still doing the thing that's in your course, doing it at a high level, and ask them for some proof, almost promise you they won't be able to show you. So at this point, you can either go buy another course and then you're probably gonna be disappointed and waste your money, or you can click the first link down in the description below. It's gonna bring you to our free playlist here on YouTube, or you can click on screen as well. Go check it out and enjoy the free content.